Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hand of Fate 2. This time, the full version of the game. In the previous episode, we took on the High Priestess, attempting to broker a treaty between the Empire and the Northern Territories. It didn't end well. And in this episode, we'll be taking on the Empress. Earn fame in order to wield the legendary weapon Haritha's Ire. Villages on the northern outskirts are under assault from northern raiders. Defeat the mighty shaman who is leading their raids. Let's see. Why not bring along Burning Building, Cartographer, the Underneath. Ooh, the Shrine card. That's a good one to have. It's also the only Platinum card I have. Why not? Let's also bring along Friendly Innkeeper, Man-Eating Tree, Winter Solstice, because those are the only other new cards I have. I believe I can gain fame from doing this one. The Old Maiden's always good to have, and why not Market Thief? As for equipment, let's see, I know we're going to be fighting Northerners, so we'll take that. Cardinal Blade, Blade, Valiant Aegis, Berserker's Creed. Let's see. A bunch of rings, and why not a regular shield? Now, supplies. This is a new thing that... Wait, was it new? No, wait, never mind. I'm wrong on that. Fine sword. That's right, I unlocked that. Between. Let's just go for food. It's always good to have extra food. Right, that's everything. We only have one companion to bring with us, so nothing we can change there. Let's get this started.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one. Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game. The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
Raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Haritha's Ire. 'Tis the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment.
Anger is a powerful force.
Oof, 20 fame. I remember in previous versions of the preview it only required 15. But I guess it makes sense, it is legendary. Shockwave and Armor Breaker. It's heavy. Not typically the best to use against Northerners, but it is an awesome weapon. The weapon is heavier than you imagined, perhaps weighed down by some hidden magic, preventing you from wielding it to its potential. The Elder looks straight in your eyes as though peering into your soul. Not all weapons are for all men. Only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Haritha's Ire. You'd do well to remember that. What would you like to know? Make it quick. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The villages need a hero. The town of Braden is surely in danger and must be warned. Okay, so we know where to go next. How do we use it? Great artifacts require great heroes. Never turn down the opportunity to aid others. Seek out greatness, and you will be rewarded. What about the shaman? A twisted creature with great power. Never seen on the battlefield, but I hear she commands her warriors from her camp in the forest to the east. We sent our warriors to find her, but a magical barrier prevents anyone from entering her sanctum. It is said that Haritha's ire can break through such a barrier. If she were attacked at her camp, these raids could surely be stopped for good. What about the Empire? The Elder scowls. Empire? What good is the Empire? Naught but tax collectors and carrion crows. 6 raids here this year and not a soldier to be seen. So much for protection. They're less reliable than the worst of the gods. Right, that's all I need to know. Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos not go in vain. May the gods bring you good fortune.
Strange things still exist. Do you not see the beauty in this plant? True wonders still remain. Treat it gently.
High on a misty mountaintop, you discover a vicious-looking plant. Its gaping mouth looks more than capable of shredding you to pieces. But at its base, you notice some unusual fruit. Do I have any pieces of equipment I can throw to distract it? Because I don't think I do, aside from Hithra's ire. I'm gonna keep my equipment, because I kinda need that hammer. Oh, by the way, there's something I didn't point out in the earlier, but whenever you change weapon classes, it actually changes the appearance of your character token. It's a neat little detail.
At what point does honor bend to pragmatism?
Road ahead is blocked by an overturned carriage. Please help. I've been robbed by a band of thugs. Is there anything you can do? Yeah, why not? If I succeed, I'll get a little extra food and some fame.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Yeah, you and me both. I have not, so I'm gonna get ambushed.
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one.
Yeah, you and me both. Why, thank you. Now, if you'd be so kind as to give me all your gold. The woman draws a pair of concealed blades from her corset. Come on out, boys. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain the secondary task for this challenge is to acquire the 20 fame. You have no time to react as a group of bandits spring from hiding. We can take them.
You have to stop helping people. It always ends up like this.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a point, but I'm just not the type of person to abandon someone in need. Even if they turned out to just be a thief.
Yep.
Gotta be more careful and pay attention better. And stop being so greedy with my swings. That could have gone a lot better. With the thugs defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. I'm just hoping I do better on this roll. There we go.
Well done. You continue to impress.
You find some food amongst their possessions. Good, I could use some extra food. And the fame is nice too, seems like we need it.
Although you clearly dabbled with gods to arrive here, you do not need them. You have your own strengths.
Your quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountains. It is revered among the few local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. You kneel before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. And they do. Sunshine appears through a break in the clouds to bathe you in a radiant glow. Funny. I recall in preview builds it simply gave you full health. I didn't change that. Now let's see. We don't have much in the way of gold. But we can at least inspect the new things, see what they do. Stunted healing. The rate enemies heal during combat is reduced. Huh. Berserker's Creed damage buff. Deal more damage the more life you lose in combat. Gain +3 gold whenever you draw a gold gain card. And it's light armor. but I wouldn't be able to equip it. But at least I know the next 4 cards of possible equipment gain. I'll just use my gold to buy a little extra food, because it never hurts to have that. Yeah, no, we cannot sell that card. We need it.
The longest night, and a symbol of the deepest matters. You would do well to attend to the things that happen here.
I believe at this we need a blessing to get through it. On the longest night of winter, the townsfolk of Stygal set up around a huge bonfire to celebrate the victory of light over darkness. But one night the Empire turns a blind eye to the outlawed use of magic. You join a group of peasants close to the fire, taking a sip. The woman beside you offers you a goblet. You politely accept the pungent potion and take a quick swig. Warmth rushes through your body and you fall into a deep hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames. You wake to find yourself in a stable nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable. Yeah, we need blessing cards.
When the hero runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
Rustling behind you is all the warning that you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bolo wrap around your body. A party of northerners charges at you as you break free. Now, these ambushes basically make it so that you cannot change your equipment before going into battle. So you better hope you have something, or have the right equipment, or you could have a more difficult time against them. Bring it on, you northern bastards.
I'm no happier to be here than you.
Nice try. How I hit him from way over there, I will never understand. Nor will I care. Come on, is this all you guys can muster? Not gonna get me that easily. Oh. Well, Malacalypse took him out. Sweet. Saves me some time. Also got the Northern Scourge achievement. What is that? Defeat 50 Northerners in combat. Sweet. Yeah, let's search for some spoils. Yeah, I'll go for this one. Ouch. As you search for valuables, one of the Northerners grabs you. With his last breath, he runs his blade into your side. Not too big of a deal.
Let us see what the next town holds.
Yes, especially considering there's nothing left for us here. Dusk falls as you continue on your quest.
Do not take lightly the mantle of fame. Being a figurehead is not without consequences.
Yeah, you got that one right. You arrive at Braden at dawn to find it under attack from raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help! We must stop these savages before all is lost!" Draw your weapon and rush to their aid. Now it seems we're going to have some allies on this one. I seem to recall that in some instances, at least one farmer will have a musket of some kind. No, 2 of them have muskets.
By sea and sea, fate and fame.
Come on, you're not going to take me down that easily. Gotta keep them away from the villagers. Well, that wasn't too difficult. I'll take Winter's Bane. I mean, it's just... I'm gonna be facing a lot of Northerners, why wouldn't I take it? The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend their wounds. Thank you, hero. You have saved our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please, accept this small token of our gratitude. Jackpot. And we're already halfway to the 20 fame we need. It is no time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Tarin? They point you further down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. With another village lost to the Northerners, you set out for the next town without delay.
If you fall in a trap once, you may blame error. To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
I mean, it's not like I had much of a choice. It was the only card I could jump to. You don't allow kitty corner jumping. Alright, bring it on. What have you got? Now, thankfully, these guys ascribe to the idea of attacking the hero one at a time. Thankfully, getting hit by Ebola doesn't cause you to lose your combo here. Not gonna waste it on that guy. Really could have avoided that one easily. Oh well. Now, here's hoping this search for spoils goes better than the last time. It does not. It goes exactly as it did last time. Well, at least I have plenty of food to heal from.
Wealth through exploration. We have many lands to discover, you and I. If you cannot make use of this, I will question your skills.
Traveling cartographer in the process of making the first full map of the Empire wishes to pay you gold for information on areas you have seen in your recent travels. I need not know every stream or stone that lies from here to the capital. I'm sure whatever knowledge you can provide will be of some worth. Yes, but I'll be back later. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get the token from just this alone.
Mages are hard to eradicate at the best of times. We have our ways of hiding from the light.
Following Malacalypse is cryptic directions, many of which involve borrowing farm animals. You arrive at the edge of a vast and lonely lake. There you uncover a cave entrance, blocked by a stone door. We must seek out Ira of the Vale in the underneath, the bard had explained, as you followed a frightened cow around the previous night. Why are you seeking this Ira of the Vale? Locklips drops his wine bottle nervously and forces a loud and hearty laugh, completely ignoring your question. A bespectacled ogre manning the door to the underneath doesn't look up from his book as you approach. 10 food items per entry, he grunts. Robbery! If you're trying to hustle us, sir, I'll have you know that I can shoot lightning from my fingertips. Doorkeeper sighs. Times are hard for us, Mal. You'll see when you get in there. Whew. Sure, I'll give him the 10 food. The ogre places his book down, and with a mighty push, the stone door rolls open. A narrow tunnel takes you deep below the earth, opening into a vast limestone cavern. Twinkling on the edge of an underground lake lies a small shanty town, red lanterns lining the quiet streets. Locklips leads on. Welcome to the underneath, coin slave. Since that bothersome Empire edict, we've had to hide away in places like this. This used to be quite the hub of activity, but now I guess the Empire is increasing its forces. Few mages eye you suspiciously as they pass. Let's peruse the stores. Among the abandoned stalls, you find an ancient-looking storefront. Through lead lantern light, you read Lelot's Oddments, Understone's Directions. Or used stones, directions. There are also signs pointing out a path to Curse's Blessings. Lelot's Oddments? Locklift snips and backs away. I'm not allowed in there after I stole all those stupid pebbles. With a jangle, you enter the dusty store. You find it filled with shelves, baskets, glass cases filled with rocks of various shapes and sizes. The wizened shopkeep Lelot peers over the counter at you. Let's inquire about directions. Where the nearest fight is? No blood will be shed around these parts today. Terrible shame. Oh. Okay. What's with the used stones? Lelot lights up at the suggestion. He waves his wrinkled hand at his wares. You see baskets of giant boulders, smooth pebbles, and tucked away in the corner, a basket of rings. The shopkeep looks around fondly at the stones. What would you like to buy? Well, let's take a look at the rings. These old things, I would give them away for free if they weren't bound to me. I need your blood if you wish to take a ring. Ooh, I don't think I can do that. Let's enter the Devil's Ears Tavern. Locklips breathes in the heady scent of berry wine, smoke, and feathers. Ah, the Devil's Ears, my home away from home. He pulls out his lute and leaves to serenade the pretty bartender. She tries her best to ignore him. A decrepit hag nurses a smoldering pint glass at the end of the bar. Alone in the corner, a hooded figure lurks, unmoving. Now let's see the hag. Warty Crone sips her drink. It smells strongly of citrus and burning coal, while sizing you up. You wish to buy something, do you not? I can send you somewhere. No cost, but I cannot assure you will end where you want. What's she drinking? This is a pint of liquid plague. I'd let you take a sip, but I'm reasonably certain it would be the last thing you ever did. Okay, just gonna walk away. Well, may as well talk to the hooded figure. You cannot discern any facial features under the heavy hood. The figure nods at you. He has a grave voice, whisper quiet and hoarse. I seek an artifact of great power, something that will twist the minds of my enemies and force them to fight for me. I will pay handsomely. I think I know the artifact he's talking about, but I don't have it. Alright, time to find his contact. Locklips leads the way through the dim, lonely streets to Ira's house. You can hear screaming coming from within. A woman in robes adorned with silver ornaments greets you at the door. Merc said you would come to beg. Merc said you would come begging for help. Regardless, you are late. I have an illness. I'm hoping to purchase a cure. Ira of the Veil frowns for a bit before nodding and letting you into her house. You enter the sitting room, and the source of the wailing is made clear. Man is locked in a cage, crying in fevered agony. Sores of corruption fester on his body. Without warning, she opens the cage, and the man rushes at you. With surprising strength, Ira subdues the mad-writhing creature. This is the mage, Cohen. He thought he could fight off the corruption, but he could not. Ira watches Malakalypse carefully as Cohen cries, get more and more guttural. What should I do with him? bard looks away disgusted. Disgust and fear in his face. He appears close to passing out. She nods before turning to you. What will you do? I mean, it seems to me that he's in a lot of pain and suffering. I think it may be best to just end it. As Ira holds him down, you end the mage's life. With that dealt with, Ira begins tinkering at a table strewn with dead and shiny things. I do have a cure, but as you know, nothing comes free with our kind. He taps silver dust from a bottle. Save the stolen mage children for me, and I will give you the cure.
A reward well earned.
Those Empire bastards have taken them to some walled fort in the docks of the city. You better hurry. That illness can't be held at bay for much longer, I'd wager. What the illness is? He hasn't told you, then it's not my place to say. But know this, friend of Malacalypse. If he doesn't find a cure soon, you are in grave danger. Nonsense, Malacalypse stands, unstoppering a wine bottle nervously. And you better hurry, Ira smiles at Malacalypse. Yeah. How do you two know each other? He was my lover when I was young and stupid. Nonsense. Why, I'm alluring at all ages. You'd be glad to have me still. Ira gives Malacalypse a severe look, and he balks, cowering in his seat. He should leave. Let's just get out of here. We've got nothing left. Ira of the Vale finds you again, just as you begin your ascent. Al, the bard turns around. You catch a glimpse of hope in his eyes. She avoids his gaze. Take the children to the madmen near Frostford. They run an orphanage. I fear it is no longer safe here. What could this disease
You strike
be?
me as the type who would put themselves in harm's way for the benefit of others. Yet, perhaps you'd rather have someone else sacrifice themselves for you.
Nah. You hear shouting up ahead as you make your way down the cobbled street. You see lights flickering on the road in front of you. As you approach, you see a building, flames and smoke billowing out of its upper rooms. A crowd is formed outside, passing buckets of water between one another to temper the blaze. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading to the villagers. Please help! My family is in there! Anyone, please help! Let us brave the fires.
The wheel is one of my favorite innovations. It combines many different elements of our game into one.
No, I want this one now. Might need you later on, though. Through a
wise decision.
Through a haze of smoke, you find the woman's youngest daughter, crying under a bed. You coax her out, scoop her up, and carry her out of the blaze. Thank you, brave adventurer. I can take it from here. But be warned, the building is not safe. It will soon collapse. I'm going back in there. Gotta save her husband, after all. Ah, come on. Yeah! This is the best I've done so far with this card. Find the woman's son attempting to find his way out through the smoke and flames. Grabbing his hand, you lead him back through the building to safety. My husband! Did you see my husband? He's still in there! Please, help! Ooh, did not get that one, so I'll be using Malacalypse's skill. That does mean he's going to be out for a while. At least I didn't get the injury. Smoke is too thick.
Move faster next time.
It's not a matter of moving faster. I gotta go back in there. Ooh, too soon. One last try. Oh. Ouch. Last chance?
Now the power is yours to use.
Sweet. Don't even have to go to the next village. Collapses behind you. While you are unable to save everyone, the villagers are grateful for your valiant effort. Didn't get the token.
It appears you are worthy to wield the weapon of champions. The raiders will hide from you no longer.
You turn Hritha's ire over in your hands. The rune on its face begins emitting a golden light. It is unclear if it now weighs less or you have a newfound strength. Either way, you can now wield the mighty hammer. Yes, and the next one gets replaced with the Sanctum. Remembering the Elder of Talos' instructions, you set out toward the Sanctum of the Shaman. Well, first things first, let's head back to the Cartographer and get what little gold
Here's
we
a token
can.
for you, if you can earn it.
Yeah, we're going to need a much larger map if we're going to pull that off.
Campfires offer a chance to see what your companion has to say about your current challenge.
Soon you find yourself at a trader's camp. All hail the defender of villagers, the traders cheer. Come, make camp and join us. Well, let's see if I can get any good food at a reasonable price.
Your supplies are running low. Make your choices carefully.
Now, I'm fairly certain I'm going to need one more food to get to the Sanctum, so I'm going to stop there.
You have prepared yourself for this battle. Now you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
It is as the Talos Elder had described. The Shaman's Sanctum is protected by a magical barrier, preventing you from advancing. You raise Hritha's ire above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with all your might. The hammer finds its mark and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. Howling winds spin you this way and that, then vanish as quickly as they had appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malacalypse, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are standing in a forest clearing covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bald and brutal.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
He does not flinch, nor seems even the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with weapons drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. When you see her, sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns, small straw-plated charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her kneel countless raiders, worshipping their leader in an eerie stillness. The defender of villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you have come. Let this end. I hope you know how to fight, hero. There are more warriors here than we can kill. To defeat a snake, you must cut off its head. What he's saying is true. Don't bother with the other guys. Just kill the shaman. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. Only bother with the guys if you have to dodge or defend against their attacks. Raider Leader Gerda. Raid leaders are the front line of the northern assault, centers of tactical and religious guidance. Shaman casts spells that heal her allies. Attack her quickly to interrupt the spell.
I do not know, yet we will fight. Stand clear of my blades. I will stand clear of yours.
Oh, how convenient that she would teleport right next to me. No, not him, her. Yep, didn't even have to bother with the other ones. Shaman's body writhes as a dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. Ooh, that's new. There's a storm going on in the background. As the skies clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that had fought alongside you. I am Kolbjorn, he explains. I was born into the northern clans, but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the tradition they have lost. You have befriended Kolbjorn the Wanderer, and gained a new companion. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain from my honor this day. If you call, I will answer. He reaches out a massive hand and clasps your forearm. Let us head back and find your friend. And with that, you and Kolbjorn make your way back to the forest in search of Malacalypse.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry, I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe.
I should hope so.
Well done. Another Northerner falls before you, and a new companion joins your journey.
Yes, and for defeating her, we gain Armor of Gluttony, Ring of Food, Pious Robes. These are a godsend in some of the later challenges coming up. Actually, I think it'll be a godsend for the next challenge. We also gain Fame and Shame, Watchtower, Raider's Ambush, and Bridge Skirmish. For proving yourself a worthy hero, we've gained Haritha's Ire. And we gain Clan Eyebright and the Wanderer. For defending all of the villages, we gain the Elder's Gift. From what I've gathered, Elder's Gift will automatically draw Haritha's Ire if it is in your deck. But only if it's in your deck. If you're not putting it in your deck, you may as well not bother with Elder's Gift either. For convincing Ira to help Malacalypse, we gain the Stolen Ones. With that...
You have done well. You understand the basic rules of the game now. From here, they will change.
And with that, we have defeated yet another foe and gained another ally in our journey to defeat the Dealer's Foe. So with that, I will end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.